Okay. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the clubhouse to anyone who is here. I am so excited to be getting into this new update 1.7 Blue Tear season. I just watched the trailer for everything earlier today. I've been a little bit behind on my Nikki news, but it looks fun. It looks exciting. There's a new dungeon and I really like the darker vibe. I feel like the Nikki stories, especially the storytelling, is always the best when it's like a little bit dark. But let's dive in. I'm so excited.
No matter how many blings you collect, it never feels like enough. Oh, I know! When I'm eating barbecue, it never feels like enough either.
Okay, so we're gonna be going to Silken Lake. Ooh, what's this? Okay, I need to do this. Okay. Of course, we have our new outfits. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I want these so bad, but right now I have no diamonds. Okay, let's click this really quick just for the bling. So beautiful. I am just going to watch it again because why not? Wow. And the nails on the gloves are so perfect. Hi. Hi, Elizabeth. Wow, this colorway is so perfect. Hi, Kenna. Wow. Oh, let me go to this one. I think you might be the only one for now on YouTube, Elizabeth. But Kenna's over on Twitch, so I have the both of you. Yes, it has been a while. It's been a while since I've streamed at night. It's been a while since I streamed. June was like a crazy month for me. I ended up working a lot and then getting sick, and just so much was going on. Wow. Okay, I'm not rolling for anything right now. We are going to do story stuff. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. First, let's change our outfit into something darker. This is cute and all, but we're not doing bubblegum stuff right now. What fits the vibe? I actually think I'm gonna have to go down to like shooting star season stuff. Hmm. What's this fit again? Ah, that's too cyber. No. Ooh. No, too cutesy. What was this one? Almost. Almost. But I would change the colors and remove some things. No, not quite. Yeah, this is gonna have to be customized. You know what? We're gonna start here. And then we're gonna... Ooh, yeah. Right. And then... Can I dye this? I can. Okay. Sorry, we're going on a journey. Oh, I have to glove it up to unlock that palette. Dang. Ew, I don't like that at all. I wish I could like do black. Or even something that like looked gray. But they don't give us those colors. That's like the downside to this. None of these colors are dark enough for what I want. Does it like have to be only light colors? I don't like any of this. Yeah, I don't like it. Oh, Leo? I'm sorry, Leo. It has been a while. I apologize about that. I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah. This is not the vibe I want, actually. Hold on. I will figure this out. Now we're on to something. Okay. Not really a fan of that. This was cute. But it's too cutesy. It's not what I'm looking for. No, that's too matronly. You know what? We can make something shake here. We can make something shake. Let's... I will change up those shoes in a second. Now... Wait, hold on. No. Oh, this is gonna take me forever. Okay, and then this is where we... And then... Okay, see you. Oh, I remember that, Leo. See you. Yeah. No. I think Timeless Melody. Where is this? No. Hold on. Here it is. Oh, this is what I wanted actually. And then we are going to change the eyeballs to this. Okay. We're going to start with this. I'm an edgy Nikki. It's not my best outfit, but we're going to start here. Oh no. These blacks don't go. But let's there's so much. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Love the gifties. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Silken Lake. I can't believe I forgot about Momo's cape. Momo can't be different. Which cape do I want Momo to have for this vibe? Honestly, I think this one might do it. Or this one. This one's so dramatic. But no, let's let Momo see. Okay. Okay. We got our Nikki and our Momo. And... oh, that's what I've been doing. Okay, good. Come on, switch back. There we go. Oh, that outfit isn't good for cycling? What do you mean? What's that? Hold on. What the hell? Oh. What did I just do? Oh. There's so many soldiers around. Did you hear? There were some strange shadows spotted in the meadow, like ghosts or something. I've got a night shift alone later. Stop talking about it, okay? It's okay. If they show up, at least you won't be alone. What do you... oh, that's freaky. I love that. Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'll talk to Tristan for a second. The bridge lights used to shine on both sides at night. Now the right side is broken. How can they light up both sides of the bridge at the same time? This is odd. Ooh. The other half of blue. At 18, I truly believed I'd become a legend of Flourish. Now, at 35, I've accomplished nothing. Only witnessed legends being born. Of course, I'm still endlessly grateful to the savior who roused our town from its stagnant gloom. but after hearing of her encounter with the blue tears, I couldn't help but wonder if I should venture into the serpentine ruins too. Surely even mediocre people like me deserve one fleeting chance to leave their mark. At some time past 30, I began to loathe the blue tears. Their proximity always drudged up the list of my failures, spilling from my eyes unbidden. Yet the townsfolk weren't wrong. This year's shadows were peculiarly vivid. Watching them, I felt an indescribable sorrow, which was both profound and alien. Could lost souls still linger here? So, with this in mind, I made my wish. I decided to yield this flesh and let some glorious spirit reclaim my name and make it magnificent again. Then came an eerie wind. Was this destiny summoning me? I surrendered to the grief. Though startled to find my limbs still obedient, I sensed that at least half of my mind turned blue. Then inspiration gushed forth like tears. I rushed to mail my precious design to renowned brands in Sitia, only to receive the usual, regrettably and unfortunately. Have classic works no place in this era? I tore open one reply, desperate for an answer. Your work palpably mourns the past, with stitches steeped in that blue longing. Coincidentally, we've been captivated by the stories of Wishfield's blue tears. Might we ask if those tears resurrected your youth, birthing this masterpiece of personal history? It wasn't another rejection. I found my kindred spirits. This was my magnum opus, forged from the surging sorrow. The blue tears merely ignited the prologue of my legend. However, we're hesitant to adopt your designs. Our brand caters to the young. Even our team lacks seasoned perspectives. The young may struggle to appreciate nostalgia for lost springs. Back to the Serpentine ruins, then. If fate pities me, I'll gladly turn entirely blue and stand among the shadows for centuries. Wouldn't that make me legendary in the end? Ooh. No, I have not seen the cloak from Momo in the past yet. Wait, did that horse just run into the what? Is that horse drowning?
Now we have to go find out ourselves. Anyway, let's go see how special Silken Lakes become.
Okay, okay.
Wait, Nikki, is that someone crying by the lake?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Let's see what's up. But also, what's going on with that horse? Oh, yeah, that is somebody crying. Please, horse, don't drown. Craig, why are you crying?
Craig, what's wrong?
I miss my grandma.
Aw.
Your grandma? I don't think you've ever mentioned her before.
I try not to. Whenever I think about her, it hurts so much. She was a quirky little old lady. She always carried around an old worn-out notebook full of stories. She used to tell me that every night. The darkness carves out a brand new moon. She'd say there's a hidden kingdom in the snow, and even the little snakes in the meadow have wishes that sparkle. She told me all of that. But she also had a bad habit. She never finished her stories. She always said, "I'll tell you the rest next time." But after a dozen or so next times, she never got the chance to finish any of them.
Aw, that's so
Those sound
sad.
like such beautiful memories. Your grandma must have been a wise and gentle soul. Maybe those unfinished stories were a special gift she left for you.
A gift?
Aw.
What do you mean?
Maybe it was always her dream to write those stories with her favorite grandkid. So she'd start them, and then wait for the day you'd pick up that old notebook and continue to write, and eventually finish them yourself.
Aw.
You really think so? I hope that's true. Thank you, Nikki.
Whoa, here come the tears again.
Craig, are you sure you're okay?
During the blue tear season, this is what you're supposed to do. Just let it all out. Cry as hard as you need, and let the blue tears carry your sadness away.
Interesting.
Look, I mean, I already feel so much better.
That's great. But what are blue tears?
Oh, just keep walking and you'll see them. There's this whole stretch of glowing blue water. At night by the shore, it shimmers really beautifully. This time of year, during the blue tears season, people tend to feel more emotional. So, if you see someone like me crying by the lake, don't worry. Just let them cry it out. Sometimes, sadness gets buried so deep you just can't talk about it. But every 20 years with the blue tears, you can finally let it all go.
It's only every 20 years.
The blue tears stay by the water, quietly listening to you, like an old friend who never interrupts. They help people leave their sadness in this season. That way they can step into the future with a lighter heart.
What if someone's really upset and they don't want to cry their heart out by the lake where others might hear them?
Well, you can always visit the tear bottle vendor and buy a special bottle full of blue tears. That way, you can share your sorrows with the blue tears anywhere, even in private.
Interesting.
But, to be honest, I still prefer coming here. They say that if the blue tears truly bless you, they might carry you back to the past, so you can make things right.
Interesting.
You back to the past?
When I was little, a lullaby passed around Breezy Meadow about the blue tears. I still remember parts of it.
Let's hear it.
Blue tears, blue tears. Secrets kept in guarded years. Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight. If this is true, I hope the blue tears can take me back. That way I can tell my grandma about the story I've been writing.
Aww.
But it's just a lullaby. I've never actually met anyone blessed by the blue tears.
Is that so? Hey, Momo, why don't we go ahead and see the blue tears? If they can help people mend regrets, they must be special.
Let's go. Wait, why does it keep doing that? It's been doing that all day. It's so strange. Oh, it's you again. A greedy pouch. No.
Who's speaking?
Okay. Somebody's talking to us. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. There is something else here. Dada sent something. Nikki, did you know at certain special times, the river winding through the meadow already silken lake side. When the season of sorrow arrives, even the lake's waters take on a melancholic hue. I won't say too much, but the details here on the Parapal, it's better for you to see yourself. Everyone's experience is different. Oh, okay. Thanks, Dada. Oh! Bye, horse. Would it be better if I was here at night? Wait, hold on. Who and what are you? Is it bad that I'm touching you? Oh, I see it. Hold on. I'm gonna mess around with this. Because I feel like this would be better in the nighttime. And the day is just beginning. Yeah.
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
I see it. Oh.
Don't cry. Don't remember me for this moment.
Oh.
Don't cry.
Before my death, I truly lived.
We're glowing.
Nikki!
Uh-oh. She about to pass out? Oh no. Oh.
Nikki! You finally woke up! You passed out all of a sudden. It scared me.
I did... what?
Just now, by the lake. We were watching the blue tears, and then a voice suddenly started speaking to us. And then you just walked straight into the water. I called out, but you didn't respond, and then you collapsed. Thankfully, a passerby helped me pull you out. Her name's Deanna. She's
Oh, hi,
amazing.
Deanna.
Oh, it was nothing. And ranger might be a bit of a stretch. I only just started training. I actually learned how to swim by helping kids catch fish, since I could never get the hang of fishing. I never thought it'd actually come in handy someday. But I'm glad it did. How are you feeling now? Do you hurt anywhere? I'm all right. Thank you, Deanna. But what about you? Me? I'm fine. Oh, wait, my bracelet. It's gone.
Oh no, don't tell me it just fell in the lake.
Bracelet? Oh, please don't worry about it. That scale bracelet is actually a little odd.
What?
It's gone missing a few times, but somehow it always finds its way back.
Okay.
Grandma used to say people, like rivers, flow alongside each other. Things that drift along the water are sometimes returned.
Oh,
to
hi,
land, too.
Claire.
Maybe one day, after some twists and turns, a kind soul will return it. I feel a bit sad about losing it, but it was worth it to get you out safely.
Oh,
Still,
so
your bracelet
sweet.
was lost because of me. Deanna, I'll help you find it.
It's that voice from the blue tears' fault. Without it, none of this would have happened.
Wow, Momo.
A voice? What voice? It was a woman's voice. She kept telling me not to cry, and not to let death be how she's remembered.
Interesting.
Her tone was warm, but somehow it filled me with such deep sorrow. Strange. I didn't hear anything. While I was helping you, I spotted some strange blue figures flickering near the water's edge. I was going to check it out, but then you woke up.
Unheard voices. Flickering figures. This is starting to give me the chills. Is that part of the Blue Tears legend, too?
I've only heard the version where you return to the past to fix regrets. Wait! Hold on! Did you hear a response from the Blue Tears?
Yep.
Isn't that supposed to be a blessing? This sounds dangerous. It even mentioned death. I'm confused too. I'm worried. Whoever that voice belonged to, she sounded like she was in trouble. Like she was calling out from somewhere far away. But how is that linked to the Blue Tears legend of regret and redemption? I don't really know either. I've only just arrived in Wishfield, so I'm not too familiar with the Blue Tears. That story, I heard it from a tear bottle vendor I met across the river. They might know more about it. You should ask them.
Okay.
Great. Thank you, Deanna.
Also, shouldn't we be suspicious of bottle vendors these days?
I didn't hear the voice, but if there's another clue here, maybe I can find it.
Thanks, Deanna.
If you need help again, come find me.
How sweet. Thank you, Deanna. Also, thank you for the tip, Canna. I will check out the Stylist Guild or the camera shop. Isn't it Layla's camera shop, I think? Near the Stylist Guild. I'll check it out. Honestly, it is a little freaky that there are ghosts everywhere. Not gonna lie. What happens if I touch it? Like, Am I killing them when I do that? Should I not do that? Are they haunting me? Like, what does that mean? Okay. So it wants me to go... Dang, it wants me to go all the way over here. It's actually probably easier to go from here. Up. Yeah. Wow. You know who I miss? The Sovereign of Elegant. Ooh. Oh, jeez.
The tear bottle vendor should be somewhere close by. Wait, are they that glowing blue thing?
No, those are ghosts.
What are those things?
A wishing one, how could this be? Alicia was killed by the serpent! How could that monster do that?
Madness. Everything's falling apart. At least the serpent handed over the Orosa scepter. Otherwise...
The shadows? Are they talking?
Don't be scared. I'll go ask.
Wow, Nikki, you're so brave.
Who are you? Why are you here? And what's all this about the serpent killing Alicia?
Wow.
No response.
Oh, it's a Frogger! Froggy.
Can you hear that terrifying shadow's voice?
What are they called?
Ah! A ghost!
Croakers.
What? A croaker? What are you doing here? Ribbit, I'm here to collect the blue tears for the tear bottles. The blue tears are so sad. When humans cry to them, it makes them feel a little better. Ribbit,
Aww.
Ribbit, I can trade tear bottles for art supplies and for stories.
Aww.
And I can make tons of new graffiti.
Okay, the tear bottle vendor being a croaker makes this better.
You scared me for a second. I thought something strange had happened again. Long time no see, Miss Croaker.
It's strange, but seeing you here by this eerie shadow gives me a bizarre sense of comfort.
Me too. Oh, Miss Croaker, do you know what these shadows are?
Ribbit, I don't know anything about them. Not long ago, a bunch of blue shadows appeared at the lake with blue tears. Ribbit, this is the first time I've seen them. I was going to hide upstream by the river, but there were more shadows over there.
Aww.
So I got scared and I ran back here.
Poor
Ribbit.
thing, Miss Croaker.
So then, the strange figures Deanna noticed must have been these shadows.
Actually, Ribbit, I have an idea. These shadows might be related to the original legend of the blue tears, Ribbit.
Let's hear it.
But what about going back to the past to fix regrets? Yes, Ribbit. A long, long time ago, some saw the shadows of their loved ones who died in a war by the lake, Ribbit. They cried their heart out, telling their loved ones how much they missed them and made up for the regret of never saying goodbye. That's how the legend started, Ribbit. Other croakers say it happened almost a few centuries ago. Maybe those people saw those strange shadows back then, Ribbit! But there's no mention of these shadows speaking. It's only you who can hear them, Nikki, Ribbit.
Interesting.
Maybe you're the Blue Tears' chosen one, Ribbit.
Maybe.
Maybe. I came from far away to get here, so we might be linked somehow. Maybe that's why I keep finding strange things.
Maybe.
Miss Croaker, we're tracking a mysterious voice. It always appears at the same time as the shadows. But just now, when they showed up, I didn't hear the voice at all.
Maybe still, they could be connected to the mysterious voice somehow.
Could be. Oh, earlier, we overheard the shadows saying that the serpent killed Alicia. So, if these shadows were once real people, then what they're talking about might actually have happened in the past. Miss Croaker, have you ever heard of Alicia and the serpent?
Ribbit, Alicia. Never heard of her, Ribbit. But the serpent? Oh, that's super scary, Ribbit! They say it's big enough to coil around the entire Well of Fortune, and its fangs are longer than 3 croakers stacked up on top of each other. They say it snatches up all the naughty little croakers. Ribbit! That doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh, wait, can we even still call it a thing?
The serpent killing people. Could that be what the mysterious voice was referring to when it mentioned death?
Maybe.
Why am I the only one who can hear it? Is it asking me to do something?
Ah, so creepy! The weird voice is back again! Bye-bye, Nikki, Ribbit, I'm getting out of here!
Bye, Miss Croaker.
So fast!
Let's go, Momo. We should get moving too. Maybe if we keep investigating these shadows, we'll find out more about that mysterious voice. The croaker mentioned those shadows appeared upstream along the river too. If we keep investigating, we'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, like that's way upriver. Okay, we're just gonna whoop, do a little this, a little that. Oh, I actually don't want to go in there. Wow. Yeah, you're gone. You're gone. Oh. Oh, there's so many. Where are you coming from, at? Okay. There's so many of them.
With the key we were given, the gates of the Serpentine ruins will swing wide open for us.
He looks so shady.
The main force is already hidden under a veil of mist. Once the time is right, we'll strike for a wish and start the war.
Oh.
It's been centuries since the veil fall, since our god left this world. This time, we must discover how to use the scepter and let our god's light shine once more.
Okay.
Those ignorant fools.
I knew it had something to do with the fanatic area.
But they have no idea. We carry a sacred mission to revive our god.
I knew it. Oh, I'm so glad I caught that earlier. I feel vindicated. Let's go up here, and then we'll go down there.
May the Wishing One's blessings remain. Even though he has long since departed, he still cares for his people and called forth the serpent to watch over us.
Ooh.
Give the scepter to the divine envoy. No one's more worthy than Sith.
Interesting. Okay.
Sith the serpent is a liar. She tricked everyone.
Oh.
That's hard to believe. Maybe there's more to the story.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It'll be too late for second guesses when misfortune strikes. We must take back the Orosa scepter. The hands of traitors must not hold our god's power.
Nikki, the shadows mentioned the Mistveil War and the Fanatic Wishers.
If I remember correctly, all of this actually happened in Wishfield. It seems these shadows really are echoes from the past, living snapshots of history. But there is still one thing that I don't get. Why are they always talking about the serpent? From the sound of it, the serpent named Sith was alive during the Mistveil War. Well, if you can call it alive. She disguised herself as the Wishing One's divine envoy, as a means to get a hold of the Orosa scepter. And after that, she even murdered someone.
These shadows, could they be the souls of those persecuted by the serpent? Ghosts trapped here by their regrets?
Possibly. Isn't there a Blue Tears legend about returning to yesterday? Maybe that's what it means. Bringing people back from the past. Like these shadows and that mysterious voice. Maybe she's a person who was alive long ago. She mentioned death. Maybe she was one of the victims of the serpent too. And what we're hearing is an old cry for help.
Oh, interesting.
But why would the blue tears come find us? Whatever happened to her, it's been centuries. She's probably long gone now.
Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight. Maybe it's not just a cry for help. Maybe she actually wants us to help make things right.
Interesting.
But we still don't know who she is, or what regret she left behind.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Nikki, did you hear something just now?
That noise. Someone's following us.
It came from somewhere over there. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I want to listen to them though. This is freaky. I don't know if I like this. I do, but...
Let's keep looking around. Whoa, Ashley! Don't worry, Nikki. I'll keep myself safe.
Oh, good. Can I, like, listen to these first? When Miss Alicia waved her hand, whoosh, the Esslings disappeared just like that. Amazing. When I grow up, I want to be like just... Oh, I understand the cry for help. Ooh.
Gotcha. All right, spill it. Why were you stalking us?
I wasn't stalking you. I was just lurking, watching what you were doing and trying to figure out these shadows.
That's called stalking.
It is.
I just noticed a bunch of shadows suddenly pop up around the ruins. Then you and this weird cat showed up, and it looked like you could talk to them.
So, you got curious?
Exactly. I thought maybe these ghosts of history had summoned you. So I decided to tail you and see what I could find out.
Mm-hmm.
I see now. You misunderstood. We don't know where these ghosts of history came from, and we can't talk to the shadows. But we can hear what they're saying. So, the ghosts of history. Is that what you're calling them?
Interesting.
Yes. Allow me to reintroduce
Okay,
myself.
and say, when did we get her name?
I'm Phoebe, and I'm a historian.
Hi, Phoebe.
I came to these ruins because I'm researching a subject related to the Mistvale War.
Interesting.
And for this particular topic, I have a special connection. An ancestor who was a fanatic wisher.
Interesting.
Fanatic wishers? I remember. Centuries ago, under the Mist's Veil, the fanatic wishers launched a surprise attack. They hit Florawish and Stoneville at the same time. The Arosa Scepter went missing in the chaos. And those shadows we saw, they seemed to be telling stories from that same time. The serpent disguised herself as a divine envoy and
Oh no, please, no.
stole the Arosa Scepter. Phoebe, do you know anything about that?
Strange. Unlike my family, you don't seem afraid of the name Fanatic Wishers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you said you wanted to destroy Wishfield and make everyone miserable, then yes, I'd be scared.
No.
Actually, no. I'd be really mad.
There we go.
But since you haven't told us why you mentioned them, I figured I'd listen till the end.
If only more people thought like you. The truth is, my family's full of people we're proud of. It's just that one ancestor who joined the Fanatic Wishers. No one ever talks about him. It's like he's a ghost.
Being afraid of someone long gone, someone you can't even see, it does sound like facing a ghost.
Exactly. But I've never liked pretending things didn't happen. All these years, I've been chasing the truth behind that ghost. Ah, sorry, I still haven't answered your question. That divine envoy you mentioned might actually be linked to my ancestor.
Really?
Yes, that so-called divine envoy is rarely mentioned. In fact, in all the historical records I've read, there's nothing connecting them to the Mistvale War. and nothing at all that links them to the Arosa scepter.
Interesting.
Only a single journal page I found buried in my family's archives. It briefly mentions that divine envoy. From what I gathered, I believe my ancestor might not have joined the fanatic wishers out of malice, but for some greater purpose. Nikki, I happened to overhear you speaking to the shadows earlier, so I'd like to ask for your help.
Hold up. How do you know Nikki's name? How long were you eavesdropping?
That's right, Momo.
All of it? The things you've discovered are incredibly valuable. I was actually planning to include it in my thesis. I'll list you in the acknowledgements, of course.
That's tempting, Phoebe. Actually, I've also been investigating a mysterious voice that may be linked to that so-called divine envoy. Maybe we can team up.
Amazing. Who knows? I might be able to uncover the voice's identity from historical records. Then you can help me prove that the Forgotten Ghost was actually someone remarkable. In that case, Nikki, I'd make you a co-author on my thesis.
Interesting.
What about me? Me!
Yeah, Momo. What about Momo?
Of course, and Momo too. I can't wait to start working with you both. Nikki, I've cross-referenced several locations where the shadows are gathering in large numbers. I found that many of them overlap with key sites from the Mistveil War. So, based on that, I made some educated guesses about where else the shadows might gather. Let's start right away.
Interesting.
Found you! Nowhere to hide now.
Oh.
From what I've observed, blue fireflies tend to gather around the shadows. They could lead the way.
Look! The blue fireflies are moving!
It's a firefly.
It shouldn't be far now. I wonder what we'll discover.
Oh. Alicia.
I'm sorry, Alicia. I didn't mean to bother you. I just wanted to quietly leave these 2 sprigs of soft daisies at your door. My sister headed out early this morning after you defeated the monsters in that area. She said she was gathering materials for the Wimancer to patch up some clothes. I was just thinking, if there's anything you need, just say the word. We can't fight monsters like you do, but we can help collect materials.
Oh, I totally forgot about mending clothes. Don't worry about it. And please thank your sister for me. The flowers she picked are absolutely beautiful.
Aww.
You...
Of course I remember. I remember the path to the riverside was blocked too. I'll figure something out. About your sister's eyes, those monsters. There will be a way.
Aww.
Nikki, that's the same mysterious voice we heard by the lake.
Oh, so it's Alicia.
That was Alicia. The one killed by Sith the Serpent. That voice we heard must have been left behind.
The plot twist, I think it is that Alicia is the
From
serpent.
the sound of it,
Or something
during
like
the
that.
Mistveil War, she was a hero to many. No, hero might not be the right word. The war brought terrible suffering to innocent people. But because of those like her, hope could still live in their hearts.
What a tragedy. Someone like her was taken by the serpent. Nikki, do you think she was so well loved back then? That maybe Phoebe can find her in some of the history books?
Maybe. And if we can figure out what kind of life she had, maybe we'll understand what kind of regrets she had. Then we can help her in the present. Also, she was called a Wimancer.
Interesting.
That's a weird title. Do you think people made it up back then because the fanatic wishers didn't like the term stylist?
Wasn't Wimancer and Womancy before stylists became a thing, though?
Strange.
Because weren't stylists after the
Many of
8?
the shadows we passed on the way don't quite match my hypothesis. Nikki, I'd like to check another location later to confirm my hypothesis. Could you help by listening to the nearby shadows and recording what they say?
Sure. But what's your hypothesis? I'm curious. Oh, she's really got us upstream for real. Okay, let me get all these lamb chilies because I'm actually short on materials. Oh, we're like in the Fanatic Wish camp, which is what I expected. the blue fire. Oh. Oh.
Hey, is he okay? He keeps talking to that scale bracelet, laughing and crying, like a conversation. That bracelet. Doesn't it look just like the Divine Envoy's scales?
You don't know the story. He and his little brother fled here together, but they ran into a monster along the way. His brother threw himself in front of the attack. A few days ago, he volunteered to help haul supplies, and the Divine Envoy gave him that bracelet. She said it would bring him protection. He returned and broke down in tears, saying that maybe if he'd had that bracelet earlier and given it to his brother, maybe he'd still be alive.
Oh,
Nikki,
that's
they
kind of
mentioned the
sad.
scale bracelet.
Could it really be that Sith made it from her own scales? That she made it to protect people?
But she's not even a real Divine Envoy. Why would she do that?
If it was just about gaining people's trust, they already believed she was a Divine Envoy. Everyone believed in her. She didn't need to do something like that. Unless she was up to something. But he seemed just like an ordinary person.
No way she did all this just to be nice, right?
Wait, didn't Deanna also lose a scale bracelet? You don't think the two bracelets are connected somehow, do you?
Obviously.
Momo, let's head to the lakeside and ask her.
Whoa. So you're not gonna let me have the rest of my conversation right here? Okay. Hold on. I need to do something important. A glimmer drop, but they're blue. There's more of them over there. What was that? Oh my gosh, there was a sound effect and I don't know what it was. Hello. It definitely came from Twitch. Oh, geez. There's another sound effect. What does it mean? Hello? Oh! I hit 50 followers. Oh my goodness. Hi. Thank you so much for the follow. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Should I be touching them? I don't know. Okay, good. Now they won't, like, backstab me.
Hey, did you hear? During the last wishing ceremony, people asked the Divine Envoy to grant them shelter. And they actually got it. They say we can all hide in that huge cavern now.
Oh, yay. I've been in the cavern.
Send an envoy to protect us. There's still hope.
Divine Envoy, when the Silvergale left us for good, my children were taken too. Now the prophecy has returned. Maybe they're on their way home too. Please plant a lamp bloom for them. That way they can find their way back.
Interesting.
A wishing ceremony. I guess there are some wishes even the wishing one can't fulfill.
And the Divine Envoy was actually the serpent in disguise.
But the serpent did build a shelter for them. She tried to make their wishes come true. Was that all really just to win people's trust?
I don't think so.
Also, something a shadow said earlier was kind of strange. It was like they'd actually been there. Back when the Wishing One still roamed the land as the Silvergale. We really need to tell Phoebe about all of this.
Yeah.
Before we head back to Phoebe, let's go ask about the scale bracelet.
Okay. Wait. Well, that's taking me deeper into the Fanatic Wishers camp. But where's our girl? Oh, she's just not by Silken Lake anymore? Okay, well, we'll go up here. Shoot. Yeah, we'll go up there. you know? Let's hear what they have to say. Oh, I guess I did. I'm just gonna collect these items while I can. Okay. People can't see the truth. It's sad that everyone can be guided to see the truth, but when the wishing one returns, even the most ignorant will finally understand. Our deeds will be remembered by history, and those who mock us now will regret their short-sightedness. Interesting. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run along the bottom. Ooh. Oh, you're just like a shadow. Okay. I mean, yeah, they are shadows. They do call them that. Are you another one? Well, can I hear what you guys have to say? Ugh, the 8. Just hearing that name makes me sick. They were nothing but thieves, stealing divine power for themselves. Exactly, I've had enough of them. They go on and on mourning the wishing one while scrambling to become stylists. All they care about is getting whim for themselves. They won't admit that it was stylists who stole the god's power and caused their downfall. Ooh, the plot thickens. Okay, come out. Come on. Come out. I'm here. There we go. There we go.
Looks like everyone nearby has been told. One more time, let's circle the lake, just in case anyone's in trouble.
Deanna, what are you muttering about?
Oh, Nikki and Momo. It's kind of a long story. Not long after you two left, a bunch of strange shadows started appearing around the Blue Tears, so I figured I'd hang around, just in case. Why are you two back here?
Well...
Back? We were never here before.
This scale bracelet was given to my ancestor a long time ago, when a passing ranger and her companion saved him from a monster. This can protect you from Esslings. Keep it close until you don't need it anymore. That's all the ranger said before hurrying off.
That ranger was definitely Alicia.
So how long would they need it for? For generations, this remained unanswered. Back in that age of disaster and chaos, who wouldn't want something like that?
Exactly! A life-saving item? You'd never let it go.
But when someone else collapsed right in front of my ancestor, that's when he understood. The apocalypse shattered the old ways of life. Like a storm or a wildfire. Everyone got swept up in it. No one could stand against it alone. The ranger couldn't save everyone. Neither could my ancestor. But at the very least, he could save the person in front of him. Since then, that bracelet has been passed along, and our family began to travel.
Interesting.
They went from one country to another. The more suffering they witnessed, the more they realized how much more suffering there was, in places we couldn't see.
For one bracelet, that's very profound.
For sure.
Oh, I didn't want to burden you before, so I didn't tell you. I grew up hearing that story often. I dreamed of becoming someone like that ranger, someone who could give others strength. To me, she felt like a faraway friend, like a star in the sky. I always wondered, all those centuries ago, what kind of person was she, and where did she travel? My family believes the bracelet is meant for whoever dares to go the farthest, where danger lurks in the unknown. Before my grandmother passed, she gave it to me and encouraged me to start my own journey.
That's so sweet.
That's why I came to Wishfield. I wanted to learn more about the Ranger. This is where she came from. But these past few days, I haven't had much luck.
Definitely Alicia.
What's her name? Maybe we've heard of her.
Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Ranger Alicia. And her friend, Sith.
Aww.
Wait, Sith? You mean Alicia and Sith the Serpent were friends?
Of course they were, Nikki.
Diana, when your ancestor met her, was Sith a giant serpent? I've never heard anything like that. If she was a giant serpent, I'm sure my ancestor would have mentioned it. But the bracelets are the same, and have the same power. Just one was given by Alicia, and the other by Sith the Serpent. What exactly was their relationship? Were they allies? Or enemies?
I think they're one and the same. I don't know.
So long ago, most of its history has been lost to time. I've been here for so long, and until you showed up, I hadn't heard a single word about Alicia. But
Interesting.
You've uncovered a lot. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Come on, Momo. Let's check out the rest of the shadows nearby. Good luck! And please, if you do discover anything about Alicia, promise you'll tell me. You can find me at the Meadow Wharf!
Okay, thank you.
Investigation complete. Nikki, let's go back and talk to Phoebe about everything we've discovered.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as much as I would love to go and talk to Phoebe, it is almost 2 a.m. for me and I am quite tired. I did work tonight. And I really want to be awake for this and like actually take in the story. So I am going to stop here for the evening and go to bed. So I'll be back tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or something. I will see you all soon. Good night.